guys are ridiculous. These guys are ridiculous.
Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another How About Them Celtics video. Sam and I are here recording on Thursday, November 16th. However, you guys are seeing this on Friday, November 17th, which means we have a very special way to start off the show. I think I'm going to put something featuring a special surprise in the thumbnail just to get a little people intrigued. Well, here's your special surprise. We're going to say a very happy birthday to longtime viewer Philip Hart. Put the overlay on the screen.
Happy birthday from HBTC to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey,
Philip, happy birthday, Philip. Philip is always in the comments. Philip's wife emailed Sam and I and effectively said, you know, he loves your podcast. It would be great if you guys could say happy birthday to him. She said Philip is one of the kindest, smartest, most creative people ever. And also, not only is it Philip's birthday today, so if you are on this video, please comment happy birthday, Philip, below. Everyone, I want Landon, Joey Spatulas, all the regulars, anybody watching this video, please go below and comment happy birthday, Philip, and say hello and happy birthday to one of our longtime viewers. Shout out, Philip. Thank you, Philip.
Repeat emailer.
And Philip and his wife celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary on the 22nd. So just a great week for Philip and the family. So happy birthday, Philip. We appreciate you very much.
Congratulations.
We will be talking about Celtics as well because I mean, Philip, I know this is why you're here.
10 minutes of Philip's birthday.
Imagine this is our video. No, but happy birthday, Philip. We appreciate you. And yeah, your wife wanted us to say happy birthday, and we were happy to because you're a legend and we appreciate you. So, but however, I mean, because even Philip's here for Celtics, we are going to talk about Derrick White today, in honor of Philip, I suppose. Let me get the right background on as I fumble around. Derrick White, who has been great to start this season, who has been great in the Philadelphia 76ers game last night as we're recording this 2 days ago, as you guys are listening. And just kind of like, how good can Derrick White be? Before the season, I know I said I feel like Derrick White could potentially put up better counting stats than Drew Holiday. And while that might not be the case in the assist and rebounds department, I believe he's averaging more points per game than Drew Holiday right now. I think Derrick White is taking, I don't know how many shots a game he's taking. I can take a look right now quick. He is this year or last year? This is last year. Derrick White this year is averaging 14 points, 3.7 rebounds, 4.6 assists. But he is taking the least shots out of anybody in that starting lineup by a significant gap. He's taking 2 fewer shots than anybody else in that starting lineup. He's just shooting 48.8% from the field and 42.9% from deep. He is one of the most efficient players, role players, I should say, in the league. And what's even more important that doesn't necessarily show up in the direct box score stats of, you know, averages throughout a season. Like, you look at that moment against the 76ers, which we talked about last night. The Celtics led up a huge momentum run. I wrote about it for Celtics blog. Joe Mazzulla doesn't call a timeout because he sees Derrick White as the ball and is ready to do something. And Derrick White just calms the entire game down, shuts down the Philly crowd, says, okay, here's 2 straight buckets, another assist to Cornette, and we're rolling. And we're back. Celtics back up by 6 or 7 or whatever it was. And from there, it felt like the Celtics were able to take and keep control for the game. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to throw on some clips of just Derrick White doing his thing last night, scoring and passing the ball. And yeah,
I want to read this. This
rock.
Is a quote from Corrales. Saw it on Twitter yesterday. Derrick White sacrifices. He might be sacrificing the most on this team. I know Al Horford is coming off the bench, but I think that Derrick White can be this level of good all the time. He could be this level of good on a lot of teams, and he takes a step back so Tatum and Brown and Holiday and Porzingis and all those guys can cook. Every once in a while, he'll come out there and drop 27 like this when needed. But I think White is a much better player than what the Celtics are asking him to do. And I saw this last night after, we watched this masterclass you see on the screen now. And I couldn't agree more. What you've seen from Derrick White has been, off the top of my head, 2 world-class big balls performances in big games so far this year. There was the Miami game, the home opener. The Celtics were kind of in and out of that one. They looked like they were going to lose. They battled back. And then in the fourth quarter, things got shaky again. Derrick White absolutely takes over, finishes the game with a game-high 28 points. And then you see a very similar showing last night in Philly. 2 days ago when you're listening to this.
Sorry, I'm pausing the videos you're watching.
The zone.
Yeah.
In the fourth. They were playing, I think I saw on Twitter, 1-3-1. And Derrick White was the zone buster yesterday. Look at that. Knockdown. Fire.
I enjoy watching the Philly coaches get upset.
Nick
Sit
Nurse
back
always
down.
upset, perpetually upset. But you're right. It is funny watching them kind of like have their day ruined over there. They're all on their feet. Not anymore. Now it's just Nick Nurse.
These two plays right here are very emblematic of how good Derrick White is watching. So, excuse me, obviously saw that 3 by him. Gets into the pick and roll with Cornette. Harris chases him. Reed tries to cover the drive. Sorry, double clicked, so it just eggs me out. Hits a floater over him. Excuse me, sorry. Derrick White hits a floater. Next play, Derrick White, sorry, this isn't it. This is another 3, but the next play, I'll pull it up now if I can find it, because it's tougher to find because it was a foul. But the next play, Derrick White and Luke Cornette go to the same place on the same side of the floor. And what happens is they try to cover Derrick White more. So Derrick White finds Cornette. Cornette gets fouled and gets in line. Like, he's just able to control the game. He knows how to read defenses. He knows how, when and where to make the pass, when and where to take a shot. He has, I would argue, a very big green light from 3, but he's also smart to the point where he's like, he knows that if the 3's not there, he can drive. And dude, Derrick White's floater game is one of the best in the league, and I stand by that. Like, he
has been for a
great
while
at the floaters. It's awesome.
Last year, he was great at them. It was always something you could rely on. Game 7 against Miami, he had a takeover moment where he was just drilling floaters to get the Celtics down to 8-point deficit at one point, I think, in a game that was a lost cause from the jump. But Derrick White really has showed out. There was a stretch in the playoffs last season against Atlanta.
This is it.
He came out in those first 2 games and lit them up on fire. He was the best player in that series for a couple games. Everyone was like, playoff D White, playoff D White. Now you're seeing him carry it over into regular season moments that matter. This was a big game yesterday. Celtics go in this game down 2 of their stars, and they come out and beat a nearly full-strength Philly team. They were missing Oubre and Nick Batum, but they had Embiid, they had Maxey, they had Harris, they had most of their big guys. Of course, this is a huge win for the Celtics without Brown and Porzingis.
I saw someone on Twitter.
Part of it.
I saw someone on Twitter say they were out without Oubre and Batum. Like, it's okay. They were on a back-to-back. Shut the fuck up.
They were on a back-to-back, in fairness. Embiid does get very tired.
This play was right, like the next possession after Cornette and Derrick White ran that other pick and roll. And watch the difference. They stick up. Like, Reed has to cover for longer because Harris has to get around, and he knows Derrick White can hit the floater. So he dumps it to Cornette, puts it in a perfect spot. Cornette, low-key, probably should have finished that, but he gets fouled, gets to the line, gets 2 free throws. And Derrick White found Cornette on another play too, and I'll pull it up. It
was a great play. It was a bait on the pick
I'll pull that up. Was it in the fourth quarter? Or do I have to go?
I think it was in the fourth. It was a dump off pass, and he hit Cornette as the trail man in the pick and roll. Yeah, excellent play. Drew 2 defenders. Cornette had a wide open dunk with momentum in front of him. He stepped right into it. It was a great showing of teamwork from those 2 guys. Is this it?
They
right
ran
here?
the pick and roll beautifully last night. I believe so. Or he just reads
pick and roll. Just
great dump off though.
New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV.
Yep.
Well, because they know White can hit the floater, so like Paul Reed has to step over as soon as they honestly should have switched this. Like this was bad defense by them. Like Maxey should have switched, or Harris should have gone sooner. But yeah, it was a great read by D White. And then I mean, this isn't the first time it's happened this season either. I have the box score from the Miami game. Derrick White, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks in this game. Like he was everywhere. He does everything for the Celtics. He is arguably the most complete role player in the league. I've said that. I tweeted, JJ Redick tweeted out, give us your hot take or something, or someone did. And I said, Derrick White could be the second option on the title team. It's just, he doesn't have to be because he's great in this role. Like, I truly believe that. I truly believe Derrick White could average 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists on 50-40, like whatever splits easily. It's just, he doesn't have to because it's the Celtics and that's just not his role. Like, his jump shot is pure. He gets it off quick. It's in a good spot. He can drive. He can create for himself. He's comfortable doing either, which is even more important. He crashes the glass well, as we saw against Miami last year, obviously. And then, I mean, look at him hustle inside there.
I think he's looked far more comfortable as a catch and shoot guy this year too, which first got to the Celtics. It was a bit of a rocky start. the last season and a half now, or season and I don't know, an eighth, whatever
This
they
is
are.
not an easy catch and shoot, to your point. Like, look at this. Like, this isn't clean in the corner. He has to move over, adjust, and then put it up. Like, it looks
Net
smooth
barely
from him, but
moves.
this is not. Yeah, like this is not. This is not an easy catch and shoot in the corner. He did not catch that cleanly off the rip. And like attacking mismatches, like that's just I am better than you. You cannot defend. You look at him, the shrug. Do you see the shrug? Look at him.
He does look stronger this year. I mean, going into the season, everybody was talking about how he looked like he gained a little muscle, as did every single person that said at the media day podium. People don't forget the whole team's
shrugging
jacked.
off here. I'll fucking get him
I mean,
off
Tyler
me.
Hero, the epitome of bodybuilding.
Yeah, like
form.
Derrick White's not like built. He's a scrawny
not.
guy.
He
It
looks
works for
great
him,
this
though.
year. He looks
Dude,
confident.
that's such a tough finish.
And
It's
these
so
are all
good.
big moments in the game.
Yeah,
these are
it's a
huge
close game.
baskets.
Huge.
Now it's going to get
shots.
real fun. He's going to make 3 or 4 threes in a row.
Money, dude. Like they're so comfortable running the ball through him. Now, I'm not saying he's a better player than Drew Holiday, but I don't think the gap is as obscene as general consensus would make it out to be. Just because he isn't giving it like Derrick White could be an all-star if he was given the touches to be an all-star.
Sure,
and I believe that.
Listen, the Celtics, they could end up with a bunch of all-stars depending on how this season goes. They could, with injuries and things like that, guys missing time. You could see at least 3 of them get in. Why not 4? Maybe 5. Maybe all 5.
And I love how, or let's check out these assists, because I do think he is not only a great like playmaker in general, like, in terms of pick and roll and finding spots, but he's just a great connector. Like his ability to get a pass, kick it to the next person, kick it to the next person. Like he is very adept and understanding of where the ball needs to be on the floor. Like look at that. Look at that play.
That's literally their second game together. Great chemistry look.
And then Jaylen Brown fucks him.
A lot of his passes in this video have been creative too. Like he's not making the, oh wow, I saw that pass coming pass. It's not that. It's a crazy bounce pass to get through a small gap and make sure he hits the guy that he needs to get the ball to. It's not the easy. The only really easy looking one was the Cornette one, and that was not an easy play.
Yeah. And the craziest part about all of this is we've spent the whole video talking about how great Derrick White is, and we haven't even mentioned his defense. Not once. And
well, you
that's
said,
not like
you talked about the blocks he had in the Miami game, but we didn't show him yet.
Oh, well, what do you think I'm trying to pull up? I'm not pulling up the blocks in the Miami game. I'm trying to pull up the blocks on the season. I want to see all of his blocks, but I'm struggling. Well, not all of them, but I want to look through I want to look more than just like a single Miami game. I am struggling right now because this is not routing me to the place where I want to go. So
the NBA has the worst website for finding stuff. They need a rework because I cannot for the life of me find half the stuff I need to find from them.
We'll watch these. These are all sick blocks anyways, but I wanted to show more than just the chase down because he is great in the half court too. But he just, I mean, he's makes Jimmy Butler look like a baby. He says, "See you later, goodbye." Derrick White. It's also it's hard to find, and I would have to go in and like look for it, which I don't want to look too hard tonight because I don't want to. I mean, we're both exhausted, but I think Derrick White might be the best. The best. I don't know the right way to phrase this. Straight up defender in the NBA. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of being able to go in transition or on a drive, just like this, like
best vertical defender.
Yes, one of the best vertical guard defenders in the league. Like bar none. He is so impressive, and I have to imagine he's worked with Sam Hauser on it too, because Sam Hauser has been doing an awesome job at doing that exact same thing this year. He's been like, it's so impressive to watch him defend guys driving and or bigs at the rim. Like he's great, and it's fun to see. But anyways, I was trying to find clips of him defending quick, but I can't find the website. We can wrap there. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Derrick White, excellent start to the season. He's kind of. Oh yeah, put the birthday hats back on. Happy birthday to Philip once again.
We'll close with this. Yes.
Hopefully, the Celtics get you a birthday win tonight. As you're
Yes.
watching this, they take
Would be
on the
fun.
Raptors. We will be here for pregame, and we'll
Yes.
be here in the morning with a recap. So tune in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to How About Them Celtics. Say happy birthday to Philip in the comments. Shout out Philip's wife for getting him some birthday love, and we're happy to do it because Philip's awesome. And let him know he's awesome in the comments. Say happy birthday, Philip. Anyways, I'll let Sam take it out.
Yes, thank you very
and
much.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Yes,
Yes, shout out.
happy anniversary. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads, whether it's a recap, a breakdown, a full-length pod, or even the pregame streams. Those are fun. We had a blast the other day. We had a lot of people in there. So come hang out. It's a lot of fun. Leave a like, comment.
The pregame stream did
poppin'.
get copyright. It got copyright like money-wise
Oh,
because of
your
the music
music?
in the arena. I
got
saw it this
clapped.
morning. I was like, what? Yeah.
Asshole.
It's all right.
Fucking mute your mic. Yes, Spotify and Apple will have any recap that we do. So tomorrow's recap will be there and any full-length pod. So Sunday you'll get a full-length pod in the inbox. If you follow, you should do that. You should leave a 5-star review, say something nice. I think that helps us show up a little sooner. You can also find us on socials at How About Them C's. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Facebook is just the name of the podcast. You can find us there for the pregame streams as well. We've had a few more people pull up to the Facebook, which is pretty cool. You can also find Jack on Twitter at JacksMoneyNBA. He has been putting in the work, going to the games, doing the blogs. So at the very least, go read him. The man's putting in the work. You can follow me at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.
Tic-tac-toe. Come on.